Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War, Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires, and part 17 of my Kroq-Gar Campaign. We've got another orc stack to deal with. They really can just, like, pop them out, can't they? And once again, we're going to take out their artillery before we can do any damage, and the Pterodon Riders are doing just that. Goblins don't last very long. Which is good for me, not for the goblins. Obviously, goblins not so great. There we go, broken. We're just going to make sure they shatter before we leave them, otherwise they'll get back to their rock lobbers and start firing again. Don't want that. On the left flank, we've got some Savage Orc Boarboy Biggins. On the right flank, we've got some more Savage Orc Boarboy Biggins, both trying to flank us, but both blunted by the Horned ones, who are going to deal with them. Tilda is going to charge them first to kind of blunt their... They've got a large charge bonus. They're shock cavalry. We don't want them charging us. So we've got Matilda going to deal with that one, and over on the other flank we've got Kroq-Gar going to, there we go, charge. As you can see, these guys actually get a charge off. Kroq-Gar seems to go for the very last one for some reason. But they start doing quite a chunk of damage because of their charge bonus. But over time, the Horned ones will win that. But we do have some Savage Orcs coming to back them up. So Kroq-Gar's going to deal with them. Meanwhile, the rest of the army is almost in range. And on the far flank, we can see that Matilda easily tanked the charge from Savage Orcs. And then the Horned ones, like, just torn to pieces. Not even close. Boom, Barry, leaving large swaths of Black Orcs incinerated. Sort of. Did you actually kill anyone? Don't know, not sure. And now we charge! These giants are always a pain to deal with. I don't really have a proper response for them. Nothing that can really kind of... No hard counter. Just a lot of soft counters. The right flank, Matilda, and the Horned ones have dealt with a unit of nasty skulkers who got absolutely torn to pieces. And now Dirkit's squigs are coming in, but they're not going to do very well against these very, very angry Horned ones. See, the giants have been pinned into combat, and then we're just using the skinks to whittle them down slowly. It's not ideal, but it works. Same with Crunchy Nut Cornflake and Cheerios and Milk. To be honest, I should have probably charged them into combat, but I don't really need it. Oh So Simple is tearing through the Black Orcs. And over here, we've managed to completely surround the blob attacking Kroq-Gar with Blessed Saurus Warriors, Horned ones, and the Kroxigors, and they're getting absolutely destroyed. Yeah, you are. And with that, the army is broken and running, and we're going to chase down as many as possible, although obviously this army will be destroyed because it was marching. Right, well that's dealt with that little wave of greenskins anyway, so we are going to... I don't really need the replenishment right now. Could take the cash. Could just execute all of them. I'll take the money. I'll take the cash. And that's Knobnail's dead. We've got an Opal Amulet. And do I go on the offensive? Gonna. I was supposed to take Dragonhorn. Is it Dragon? Wait, what was the quest? I need to Dragonhorn. Yeah, we might go for Dragonhorn Mines just so I can get the Blessed Temple Guard. And in fact, I could actually get. Yeah, Blessed Saurus Spear Infantry. Although to be fair, those are full max rank, so I don't seem to have as much armour. You don't get increase in armour, do you? I don't think so. They do have more... Their leadership does go up. Wait. No, you don't have any. I'm kind of... They have... Just stay there. Got resilience. Hide and primal instincts. Yeah, so I don't... Right, so you are a forest strider? That's your thing? You gain melee attack and defense advantage in fighting in a forest. Interesting. Mind you, I've wanted to swap those out for temple guard, so I might just hold off on that. But while we've got the cash, we do want to... So we definitely want the temple guard barracks here. We've got the skink building there. That's fine. That's all fine. I could get the geomantic locus here. I could upgrade this. Let's upgrade that, because then we can get rid of that. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet, but that seems like it's the way forward. And we do need walls here at some point. Soon. To defend it. Currently, I think is public order good everywhere? I think it is. I think it's fine. Yeah, public order's good. Looks. Are you at war with Queek? Yes, you are. I'm hoping that someone kills Queek for me. How do you feel about me? You don't like the greenskins, so you like the fact I'm beating them up. Okay, well at least that, I mean, at least I don't have to necessarily worry about you on top of everything else. Lucky Charms. Lead the way. That's what you're doing. Now I could push northward here. I mean, Carrack 8 Peaks. Could be useful to have. I do need to take... Yeah, I need to... I mean, there is a gold mine at Black Crag, and taking that would be nice.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie. Not likely.
Alright. I'm still unreliable, but, you know, that's fine. Ish. And yeah, it looks like the greenskins have been punted out of the Empire by the Empire and Dwarves. They've literally just beaten them up and chucked them out. Which is pretty impressive. In fact, where is the... Are you still all the way up north? You are all... Yeah, you've still got the mountains under your control. But have the vampires lost Sylvania? Holy shit, they might have actually. Because it looks like... Because the greenskins and the vampires are allied. And it looks like they've only got this province up here, which is... You know, because I think Waldenhof is down here. It's difficult to see, but I think they might have lost Sylvania. Okay, so for once, the forces of order seem to have the upper hand, which is a rare occurrence. So I want to build up my infrastructure. Get another army for... Well, I want to build up Cholai Kon Khan's army, basically. So I might actually bring him south, but the problem is... actually heading southward is a bugger, because you have to go through the mountains, and it takes ages. And you get attrition from doing it. It's not great. I think... It looks like the greenskins are really... It looks like they're being taken apart from every direction. So I reckon we can help the dwarves retake their territory. And once the dwarves grow stronger, they should be able to deal with the greenskins by themselves. You want me to recruit something, a beast, and then I get... Yeah, well, that's probably not going to happen. Oh, I don't want to take attrition. Oh, hello. Another... Yet another stack. Coming this way. Could we maybe... Oh, I'm going to take attrition there. Let's maybe see if we can lure you into a little ambush. And can we assault you? Yes, we can, because Lucky Charms is an absolute mother-chuffing beast. Huglug. Sounds almost adorable, doesn't it? Right, we do want to get you an army, but I'm going to have to build up all this stuff first. Where is... you're there. I mean, everywhere's going to need walls, so... Let's get the Holy Ziggurat. Where's Misty Mountain? Misty Mountain. So that's probably the one that doesn't need defences right away, because it's so far into the mountains. But knowing the AI, they will hunt down any undefended I was nervous about leaving some of these settlements down here without walls, and these are friggin' miles away from the front. But sometimes the AI just gets it in its head, or spawns beastmen somewhere, generally next to somewhere which doesn't have walls, because it hates your everything. Oh, so simple. You can have Expeditious Endeavour. 87 speed, look at that. He's motoring along. Motoring along. Let's see if we can catch this greenskin army. I mean, we shouldn't have any problem killing it. Did you just replace... Hello. Usgar Spearchucker. And we've intercepted him in the underway. Oh well. It's time to kill another greenskin army full of black orcs and the requisite 3 giants. I don't think I've ever fought this many underway battles in a campaign ever. I do like the underway though, it's aesthetically pleasing, isn't it? This map's a bit weird because it's got a big old sort of ditch in the middle, which kind of covers you from artillery and also vision for quite a while, until you march out of it again. And of course Pterodon's doing, you know, classic Pterodon things, killing the goblin rock lobbers. What would I do without these guys? Seriously. I love them. If anything happened to them, I'd kill you and everything you cared about in revenge, and then myself. Goblin rock lobber, no longer a problem. Don't have to worry about enemy artillery. It's perfect. Love them to bits. Is a goblin going to get away? I think 1 goblin. No, 2 goblins. 3. There's 3 of the buggers. They're off. They're not coming back though. And then we're going to just bomb the shit out of them, basically. That'll do it. Good stuff. And without artillery, the enemy army is going to advance. And our force has positioned themselves just at the bottom of this little hill. Maybe I should have like pulled up back a bit. Maybe? I don't know. Taken longer to reach me though. Goblin archers are trying to fend off the pterodons, but not having much luck doing it. And we just sort of give them free range to bomb them. 21 kills there, 26 kills there. Doing a lot of damage, targeting your Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins because they're quite nasty, quite a nasty unit. They can do a lot of damage with their charges. Their stats otherwise are pretty piss poor, but that charge bonus makes them very nasty. So the more damage we can do, the better. Because this is so narrow, our forces have had to sort of hunker up behind each other, so the horned ones don't currently... They can't flank because it's not really that... It's not white. There's a big old chasm here. See? It's just not safe. There's no handrail or anything there. Very dangerous. Boom Barry is he's plucking away at this giant. It doesn't really do an awful lot of damage though. What's your missile damage, Barry? Barry? Yeah, it's not great. I mean, it definitely knocks them back, but it's not great. Little fireball from Crunchy Nuts. Bosh. Just whittling away at them. And in goes Kroq-Gar. No, oh, so simple, sorry. That's so simple as blue, not orange. But you've got 2 giants on him. Uh-oh. And then Savage Orc Biggins. So we're going to move the Blessed Saurus Warriors. They take a nasty charge there. Kroq-Gar's moving in to assist on the far flank against the Black Orcs now attacking our spears. It's all kicking off. There's Matilda getting stuck in. Kroq-Gar on our left flank fighting a giant, and we've got some Saurus spears here just kind of held in reserve. The horned ones though have spotted an opening here. As you can see, there's a little bit of an opening in the line, so we're going to use that. These guys are going to come in and charge against the giant, try and do some damage there. The companions going to try and sneak through, but then some Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins make a break for it, so we end up in fighting them. But because they're trying to pull out of combat at the same time, they end up taking a lot of damage and getting cut down. So as long as they don't charge, Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins, friggin' rubbish. We've definitely got the upper hand here, but our Saurus Warriors are pretty brutal. Even Black Orcs don't really stand against them. Down goes a giant. And there's their warlord. The war boss is being surrounded by Blessed Saurus. He's trying to shield his face, his beautiful face. Oh, no, he died. He died. Did his beautiful face stay on? It did. His head didn't fall off. I mean, that's something at least. At least you can have an open casket. And the Horn one's just chasing down a lot of Black Orcs that are trying to flee away. But of course, because it's an underway battle again, you don't flee from these. Or at least I don't think you do. Maybe you do. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, that's a nice little win there. I'm going to take the replenishment because I want to push forward. So we're going to continue the push on to Dragonhorn Mine. Whatever that one's called. And capture it so we can get some Blessed Temple Guard. So that guy's dead. I mean, really dead. And we got the Shield of Potolos. And the Brayherds come where? Over there. Okay. I mean, I'm hoping that's the Ripperhorn tribe back, in which case they should be fine with me. Kroq-Gar. We're going to give you, I think, just more weapon damage. More weapon strength. Seems like the ticket. And Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. You can have Chain Lightning, although I never ever use it because it's a bad spell. Are we not going to get attrition? No, we get attrition there. Maybe if I sort of head in that direction and lay a little ambush. And assault. Yo, look, 3 giants. Okay, you failed, but it was a good attempt. Going to storm into the Badlands over here, and hopefully sort of maybe you can destroy some of their settlements. Just give them something to think about. Do want walls there, but definitely want walls here. So we're going to do that. Wait, what was the... So that increases campaign movement range for armies starting in the province. That could be very useful. I don't need the public order building here, so I think I'll get rid of that. I think it'll be okay, won't we? Plus 12, and that's giving us 4. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to save for walls because I think I need it. Again, it would be nice to have walls there, but let's work on one province at a time. And Blightwater at the moment is an entire province under my control, so I just feel like even if it's this must be linked to another of equal or highest right, so it has to be linked to at least one which is as strong. Does that mean you can create little islands? Because obviously you've got... So I guess if you build a geomantic locus, it increases it to strength 5? I guess? God knows. I'll just build stuff and hope it goes all green, which is apparently the best. Right. We need to, we've got that battle. I forgot about that. And Dragonhorn Mines. What's the enemy forces here? Oh, yeah, it doesn't look too tricky, does it? Maybe if I can get the Temple Guard. Maybe if I can get the Temple Guard, then we'll go and do that battle. So we need to... I mean, if I can go and wreck some of the settlements over here, that's going to weaken the greenskins, and that can only be a good thing. Anything that beats up the greenskins, and the dwarves are starting to fight back. Look, they've taken Varenka Hills. That's great. That's really good news. And of course, the fact that everyone loves me because I'm beating up greenskins really does help.
Iron hammer.
221 for military actions.
True friend of the Ungrim. Never.
Never.
Yes. Greetings on.
Nope. Okay.
The nation calls.
Well, Carl, I know what you're like, Carl. You're definitely not going to be. So still unreliable for the moment, but it will eventually change. Eventually, maybe. Perhaps, if we're lucky. Our ambush was foiled. But I think we're in range to hit Dragonhorn Mines, and... oh, Lucky Charms! No! Critically assassinated by Warg! Lucky Charms, you were the best of us. You were certainly the most shanked. You were proper, like, carrot corn and then by goblin. I mean, basically, short people really hated you, didn't they? Anyone shorter than you hated your guts. We need to get a new Lucky Charms. Luckier Charms. Twice as lucky, hopefully. Poor old Lucky Charms. He did his best, didn't he? Okay, so we've got the sequence of skinks. So we're stimulating skinks, and they are willing to accept less money in exchange, so that's nice. I would like the sequence of armor crafting. So let's get... so this gold found in abundance in Illustria is used to fashion exquisite armor to cover those parts of Lizardmen's tough scales do not. Yep, good stuff there. And let's go and beat up this army before it can recruit more Black Orcs. Really? What is it about the base greenskin garrison that seems to give them such strength? I mean, it's garbage. It's big uns, it's a bunch of orcs, and it's goblin... I mean, it's rubbish. It's a wonder goblin artillery crews even bother getting out of bed these days. Because once again, they're going to die a lot. The Goblin Great Shaman, he tried to defend them, but it's not gone very well. Rocks being dropped on their head as well. 21 kills, 17 kills. Yeah, it's yeah, good. Classic, really. Classic Pterodon stuff. They do have a fairly large army because obviously they've got the garrison as well. And we are taking a lot of fire because they've got quite a few units of archers. Pterodons, not great against archers. Although we already knew that. Got very low armour and they're big. And they're taking a lot of fire here. We're going to have to get them out of that. We'll try and fire bowler some archers on the way through, but we can't stay there anymore. A little bit of a tactical mistake over here as the Savage Orc Boar Boys and Horned Ones charge each other, which is fine, apart from obviously the Savage Orcs then do a lot of damage. Now we should win this fight anyway, and we've buffed up, as soon as I realised what was going on, I buffed them with harmonic conversions, but as you can see, even with that, even with 86 melee attack and 69 melee defence, they're still struggling, and they've gone out of control. Oh So Simple has arrived to help out, but as they go out of control, they then charge this other unit of Black Orcs straight in the face. Not ideal. We're going to have to send units to back them up. Oh So Simple's going to have to get stuck in there as well, use his Helm of Discord to debuff those Black Orcs, try and keep those Horned Ones alive. Kroq-Gar's smashing into the Black Orc flank there as they try and turn last second. Matilda running them down. And of course the giants. Bloody giants. Then goes Kroq-Gar straight in a giant's face. And we're trying to give these units the slip. We've hit them with the Kroq-Gars and our Saros Spears, so the Horned Ones can get out of their way to sort of give them the slip. The Mangy Marauders are here, and they're sort of like, the Morgub's Mangy Marauders. But basically, we're just going to ignore them because they're too fast for us. We won't be able to catch up with them. What we can catch up with, though, is all of their archers. They're going to try and defend them with some fanatics, but it's no good. And obviously, with the Horned Ones there, sort of distracting them, the Pterodons can get some fire bowlers in. Good stuff. Meanwhile, the battle is definitely turning out in our favour as both Cheerios and Milk and Crunchy Nuts hit the giant in the face, take him down, backed up with the Saurus. Still a little problem on the right flank there. The Horned Ones taking a lot of damage. They have managed to kill quite a few. And they finally are back under control, but just in time for the Black Orcs to actually run away, so it's not actually that useful. However, we did debuff them with the Helm of Discord, so it went okay, although that was a bit of a tactical misstep there. I should have charged them with Oh So Simple first. Actually, quite a lot of Black Orcs managing to give us a slip here. It's not a huge problem. Settlement battle, so the army is fortunately wiped out at the end. Not too bad considering what the Auto Resolve looked like. The Pterodons and those Horned Ones take quite a bit of damage. You won't be hugging anyone anymore, Puglug, assuming that's what you did. Other than that unit of Horned Ones, I think everything else is pretty good. But unfortunately, the replenishment here is going to be kind of balling. We're going to loot and occupy because I need the province for the quest, but I don't actually want to keep it. So we've completed this one. We've got the Blessed Spawning of Temple Guard, and Administrator, and Gambler's Armour, which is quite nice actually. Oh So Simple, what do you have? You've got the Helm of Discord, which I quite like. I do quite like that. I might keep that. I might keep you with that actually. Really? I can give you Price Hunter. Well, in that case, if I can do that. How much do our coal bonds cost now? 175. Is that it? Jeez. This army's very cheap. Good. And it cost us 5k. Gee, I mean, I think like a Malekith army would probably cost you around 8k. This sort of level. Right, let's get... no, we don't want that. I want Woundmaker is what I want. More weapon damage. Can only be a good thing. And Cheerios and Milk. I could give you Slippery. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give him Slippery. Right. So we've got this crapple, which I don't want. So we're going to knock that down. Public order is... Yes. So we get... Is it just -2 for building? It says -3. Oh, right, because it increases... Right, yes. So at max level, it only reduces public order by 1 rather than... Fine. And you know what? We are getting some replenishment thanks to... Oh, it's just so bad. I mean, does it basically cancel out Cheerios and milk? Yeah, basically it is. With Cheerios and milk in the army, we replenish at 3% worse than in our own territory, which is pretty... I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but do I want to keep it? Not really. I'd prefer the dwarves to have it, and then like, well, on the other hand, if I take a port, I can trade, can't I? I might regret this. Okay, well, okay, let's repair it. Let's repair it. And I wanted to get walls here, didn't I? So let's start doing that. I've got quite a bit of cash. I could get the Temple of the Old Ones. That might be a good shout. We are getting that. Oh, what do I want to do here? I could get the stone marker for more income. Let's do that. We could upgrade that to get another 5% income. We could upgrade to the geomantic locus here. That would increase our income by 15%. How much are we making here currently? It's about, yeah, it's almost 2k, isn't it? Where are we here? Kingdom of Beasts. Yeah, about just over 2k. Southlands Jungle is 2.5. Devil's Backbone, just under 2. So currently that gives 12. We could get another 3%. I mean, it's not huge, is it? On the other hand, it does unlock technologies, so maybe we... And it will increase income as... I think because it will get us to the next... where are we? We are... It's probably going to go up another... So about another 5% then. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's upgrade Resatra as well. And then I'm fairly happy with that. I'm going to try and get a coastal... If I can get... Stone Mine Tower has a port. So does Gronty Mingle. If I head south... If I can take out Galbaraz, it does mean that all this territory here is being defended by Chili Con Khan, who is... He doesn't have a great army, does he? I would like to trade these over to him, to be honest, but I'm just going to get rid of one of them. And then I'm going to get the Blessed Temple Guard. There we go. That's... Oh, look at that. Look at that. I mean, okay, they've got less melee attack, less melee defense, less weapon damage. More charge bonus, though. Wow, have they? Oh, okay, they've got... Temple Guard have got more armor. And more health. So what do they... There are piercing... They've got predatory... Is that predatory sensor they get for being blessed? So they can spot... Yeah, they can spot hidden units nearby. So what they can do... I do want a skink foraging camp. On the other hand... Defences here would probably be a good shout. So we're going to do that. Unfortunately, that is going to have to wait until the next episode because we are running out of time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.